Since Lucy is the queen of hell and all demons dance in hell, it is believed that Lucy is forcing everyone to dance. Personally, I think all the demons just want to dance because the music in hell is just fire. Also, from the cutscene of the final battle with Judgment, you can infer that no one listens to Lucy, so it's not possible for Lucy to force everyone in hell to dance. There are a few demons that are not added in the final version of Helltaker. According to the creator of Helltaker, the Ritual Demon, the Mad Scientist Demon and the Goat Demon and the Curious Angel were fighting for a last slot. Also the Template Demon, if you want to count that in. And maybe Charon, we'll get to her later. In cooking with Helltaker, Lucy and Helltaker shared their pancake recipe. Helltaker tells us to pour the pancake batter as thin as possible. After reading through several recipes, the way to make them consistently thin is to pour the batter into evenly preheated pan using a measuring cup. Use 1/4 cup of batter for a 12-inch pan. Pouring batter out from the tip of a scoop-shaped measuring cup will give you more control and more consistency for the size of each pancakes. We know that in the Helltaker universe, demon horns grow white with age. Most demons in Helltaker, with the exception of Lucy, Azazel, Cerberus, and Beelzebub, have black horns, which means they're relatively young in hell years. Lucy and Beelzebub have white horns, which means they are old as hell. Cerberus has white canine ears, which means they are cute little doggos. Azazel is an angel, so she does not have any horns. Yet. Hell's Gate is the segment right before the final showdown with Judgment. If you ask for life advice, Lucy tells you that no one used the Hell's Gate in quite some time. This is likely because no mortal has reached this far into the realm. Hell's dress code is generally a red button-up long-sleeve shirt, a black long-sleeve blazer, a black skirt, and black or red gloves. There are some exceptions like Justice and Lucy with their black ties, Judgment with her cool outfit because she's Judgment. It's worth noting that Justice wears a sports glove with a label HPJ, which likely stands for High Prosecutor Justice, since she was a former High Prosecutor. It's a gift from Lucy, so that's pretty sweet. Since Lucy is the ruler of Hell, along with the fact that she's pretty much the oldest in Hell, she's on top of the food chain. I would assume next in the hierarchy would be the High Prosecutor, which is Judgment. Since Justice was the former prosecutor before passing the role to Judgment, that makes Justice very high up in the hierarchy too. As for Pandemonica, she serves as Hell's customer service, so she would technically be relatively higher than the rest. I would say that the rest are somewhat near the bottom since they don't really do much in Hell. According to the comics right before the release of Helltaker, Melina serves as the cleaner of Hell who often sneaks out to play her turn-based strategies by herself. This makes her close to the bottom of the hierarchy. Azazel on the other hand is somewhere off the charts. In one of the Helltaker comics, Lucy shapeshifts into a goat and makes the statement that man loves goats, to which Helltaker replied, "I'm not a furry." This theory stems from the fact that there have been an increase in images, fan games and comics of Helltaker demons in goat form after this comic was released. Charon was briefly mentioned by Melina in the comic before the release of Helltaker. Melina states that it costs a fortune to make Charon fetch her turn-based strategies. This makes me wonder whether most demons from Hell can leave Hell at their own will, which the answer to that is likely no, since if they could, Melina wouldn't have to pay Charon to fetch the games and Helltaker wouldn't need to take them out of Hell. Hence the name Helltaker. If that's the case, Charon might just be a half demon and half mortal, someone who can enter and leave Hell. Either that or she possesses some special power to summon human turn-based strategies into the demon realm. Charon might be another cleaner from Hell who is friends with Melina. After summoning the Abyss Portal in the epilogue, Lucifer and Beelzebub refer to each other as Lucy and Bel, which implies that they were once close. Beelzebub was banished into a portal after losing the battle with Justice back when she was a High Prosecutor due to a known crime she had committed in the past. It's worth noting that she tried to trick Helltaker into entering the portal by saying he would become the king of Hell, which makes her a liar and a troll. Maybe Lucy ended a friendship with Belle just because she's a dick, and also Justice is way cooler. Helltaker briefly mentions about his mother in the Pancake recipe comic. It's implied that Helltaker's mum used to make pancakes for him, which might have helped him discover his love for pancakes. He loves playing turn-based strategies. Since there's little to no other mentions of other humans besides Helltaker and his mum in this universe, his mum would have likely played turn-based strategies with Helltaker, which might have helped him discover his love for turn-based strategies. Azazel belongs to the Heaven Army, a group of military angels who stalks demons 24/7 as shown in the comic where Justice and Judgment are going for grocery shopping. Although they might have sophisticated technology to spy on demons even in the mortal realm, we can infer from this comic that they might not be the most intelligent. Either that or they are just short-sighted, or blind like Justice. I'm guessing they are pawns and bodyguards of Hell, just there to guard the demon girls. They might have been summoned by someone in power such as Lucy. If this is referring to the whereabouts of Judgment and Exam Taker, in which Azazel became Law Master and overthrew Lucy as the ruler of Hell, Judgment might likely be dead after fighting Azazel. It's stated in the art book that Law Master lost her arms probably in an unknown battle, replacing them with robotic arms. This might likely be a fight with Judgment which she lost. Helltaker mentions about a dairy product sold by Polish immigrants. According to the Best Wingman Wikipedia, it's a type of sour cream from Central and Eastern Europe. It's used to blend with soups, vegetable salads, coleslaw, and meat dishes. It is also used as a filling in savoury pancakes. Some of these theories are debatable, so feel free to share yours. See you in part 2 if it ever comes out.